I live in Sparta,
Okay.
and I looked at the Y up by me, and then I looked at your Y, and I particularly looked at the aqua programs that you had. And the other thing I liked too was you have an indoor track, which I didn't have access to. And I've been doing a lot of walking, at least in the nice weather. It all worked. I mean, you just had everything here, and it was a one-stop shop for me. I love this aqua, the AQX program. I took the course 2.5 weeks ago, and I'm hooked. I love it. It's just, you get a great workout, number one. I mean, I didn't know you could sweat in the water. I mean, it's just, the people are great, the camaraderie's there, everybody's trying to help everybody else. It's just a really, I wear a heart monitor to see, how my heart's going and keeping, and it's just a great workout. It is. For me, it's a lifestyle change. About a year ago, I had a heart attack, totally out of the blue. I had no heart history whatsoever. It was a real wake-up call for me, frankly. And we got to a situation where I had to make a pretty big lifestyle change. Chili cheese dogs are no longer a major food group for me. I mean, we really had to look at the nutrition side, the exercise side, just everything in what I was doing. And the exercise has become a good part of my life now. I come down to the Y at least 3 times a week now, sometimes 4, if I can fit it into my schedule. But you're open, your hours are great, and you're open 7 days a week, so it works out pretty well for me.
Good.
I work out of the house, so my schedule is somewhat flexible. And you've got the classes that I'm looking for, but for me, I've dropped 20 pounds since my heart attack. Interestingly enough, I was at the cardiologist about a week ago, and he was amazed at my heart rate is like an athlete now. And I have a slow heart rate, but I'm even more so. But I work out in the cardio fitness room. I come across the hall and, go into the pool. You have the sauna, you have the steam room. I mean, it's all there, and it just works really, really well for me. And I feel better now than I've felt in years. I'm only 62 years old, and this was quite a wake-up call and a lifestyle change for me altogether. And I want to be around for a long time. So I'm feeling better now than I've felt for years. I really have. And I'm just going to continue it. I mean, once you start and you get that, you make up your mind, you're going to do it. I mean, you just got to do it. And you can see the results. I'm amazed how fast you can see the results too. But you've got to just keep your mind on it and going for it. Literally 3 months easily, I started to see some major changes there. My stamina is so much better. I can do things. I even played in a charity basketball game about a week ago, and it's been quite a few years since I've done that. And it's just a different life. It's a great lifestyle. I just am hooked. I'm trying to convince other folks to do it too. They need to try it before it's too late.
And probably about 5 years ago, I was working with Mike, and I was doing these weights and everything, and that was fine for a while. But then all of a sudden, as I said, I started to get older, and I started to get more aches and pains. And I did do some swimming a couple years ago on my own, and I was feeling pretty good. And then I stopped, and then I went back to my old ways again. And then I said, you get older, you gotta get smarter. So it took me a while to make up my mind, because you gotta go home and wash the hair and all of that. But I thought, what's more important, my health or my hair?
There you go.
So I decided on my health. And I decided that if I'm going to swim, I'm going to swim correctly. And that's when I decided that I was going to take lessons. And so I've been taking lessons for about the past month, and I cannot tell you how good I feel. And I'm not just saying that, because I had a lot of neck issues, I had a lot of back issues, and once Melissa started working with me and telling me how to stretch my arms, like I just walk out of here and I am pain-free, and I'm not lying about that. I'm pain-free, and I just feel so good. And I've always had a lot of energy, but it's multiplied. Even after I leave here, I just have so much energy, and I'm even sleeping better.
Tell us a little bit about Jack and his injury, what he's facing, and how you got him in the pool and where that went.
Okay. Well, he was complaining about his hip and his leg. So, of course, he's Irish, and that sometimes leads to a little bit of stubbornness. However, after 46 years of being married, you try and learn how to deal with that. So I tried to, tell him how he should come to the, well, he does come to the Y, but to try swimming. And, he's kind of set in his ways too. So he goes to the doctor, he finds out he has to have a hip replacement sooner or later. So I said to him, well, why not try some water therapy? Because I had spoken to you, and you told me that it just might help prolong the inevitable.
Right.
And so he did. He came and he worked with Margot, and he really felt a whole lot better. And so, that was back in October when he found out that he would have to have this hip replacement. And so far, he's not complaining.